Sorry, friends. I'm just gonna go fix my kitchen. Excuse me. It's a new dawn. It's a new dawn where we can use the Spotify soundtrack for pre-stream. Hang on, I'm surprisingly unprepared for this one. The mic's way too high in the sky. I had like 40 minutes to set up as well. Kind of embarrassing. Hello, friends, especially those friends watching on YouTube. Just keep in mind, I'm sure they don't appreciate me saying this, but Twitch is where you'll have to view for the drops. But if you don't care about the Almir mask, stick around on YouTube. This is sorry, I just touched you. Probably didn't appreciate that. Grab hold of the top of the mic. Hey, there we are. I'm not that tiny. Hang on. Let's get the from above view. What do we think? I'm almost centered. Right. Well, I should probably turn the game sound on. I know you guys love the sound of the menu music. Nothing better. Okay. Let's take the Dead Game shirt. Yeah, I actually got this one from Gamescom. This is what I went to Gamescom for, really. Too soon, is it? I've got an interesting video coming up to patrons, and well, I think it's interesting anyway. I hope you guys do too. But to patrons and YouTube channel members tonight, that might involve some dead games. There he is, the bastard. So, I mean, the lovely man. Is this customizable? It's not customizable, is it? Guys, you've ruined it for me. I want to make a piss Almir. Boo. Boo. I've actually been enjoying this weapon again recently. Okay, well, you guys know the drill. There's nothing new in Payday today, but there's something externally new in Payday. You're actually better watching than playing the game. It's an intriguing world we live in. It's been a dry July. Okay. God, let's just let's do the tried and true. I'm gonna queue friends only. Anyone wants to queue and play with me, be my guest. I accept all Nebula friend requests. You know, I mean, I hate Nebula. It's damaged this game irreparably in some cases, I think. But it's kind of useful for adding people on your friends list. So hey, I wonder what the next Legacy Heist will be. Something like Golden Grin or Shadow Raid. Almir was talking on his stream today about the potential for monetizing heists. From my perspective, to be more specific, monetizing legacy heists. From my perspective, if I were to put money on it, what's happened is they've discussed a certain heist, and they've gone, no, the scope of this is too big for a free heist specifically. We're going to have to can it. And I don't know what heist that could be, but it could be a heist like Big Bank, First World Bank even, you know, one of the major bank heists, or something like a Golden Grin, something with complex objectives. Like, the BFG functioning in Payday 3 sounds kind of insane. So, my theory there is that there's been some sort of discussion around, like, oh, maybe we should do this classic heist, and they've said, no, we can't do that, not unless we charge for it. So, Almir talking on the stream probably isn't a good thing. Should probably sit in silence. The syntax error cosmetics? You mean that the compensation items? We don't know. We don't know. Again, the only way you can know basically anything is if you watch every single Almir stream, because sometimes he drip feeds a little more information. So I think the other day, Almir mentioned they're like, oh, actually, it might be one of his private, like, personal streams I saw. The other day he mentioned they're ready to go in game, and everyone knows they're ready to go in game because people have been like hacking them in, for God's sake. But they're ready. It's just they're having issues in terms of releasing them to the right people. I see a world in which everyone ends up getting every single reward, and then they have to take the rewards away from people, and it's a goddamn mess. Just a theory. So I'm not in the headspace to stealth this, guys. Stop observing me. My friends and I never use social Nebula at all. I mean, yeah, the more you can avoid it, the better. My greatest issue with it is this guy doesn't know what's going on. My problem with Nebula is mostly that it will have put people off the game pretty tremendously, right? What am I doing, dude? Just kill this idiot. Sorry, problem solved.
Sorry, just a little jumpy today. Heard there was a and now I'm all over the place.
Pretending Heist is DLC isn't an inherently awful idea. Yeah, no, I agree. It's all about how they're able to sell it and just how much content that involves. Let's go, you prat. I feel like I've just never heard half these Hoxton lines. Let me just grab this cop shirt.
Hey,
Guys, can we just go loud? What are we doing right now?
Follow me. Do
Oh, no,
as
you,
I fucking say.
you sit down there. Hey, thank you. What the? Guy managed to lock the door behind himself. Next, please. Thank you. On the bloody floor. Oh, I am boiling hot today, guys. I'm sorry. Dead Game shirt might have to come off. I saw someone asking for the maid outfit. It might just be... We might be going commando. Being Payday 2 is Gordon Freeman when? I've just scripted a little bit for an upcoming challenge run. My Finnish friend. And I mentioned, you know, the nature of future challenge runs in Payday 2. For the most part, they won't be cosplay runs. So you're going to have to do something really good if you're going to get Gordon Freeman. Yeah, the problem with them doing them in packs is it seems to take about 3 months for them to make a heist, right? So if you want a pack with 3 heists, you'll be waiting 9 months. I do get it. The scope around creating Payday 3 content is a lot higher than the scope around creating Payday 2 content. I wonder if that should have been weighed up when it came to making a decision about the game. I'm owed grit for that, dude. The hell? Just 6 bullets, no worries. Even the masks weren't done on time for the event. That's got more to do with how they make things work and accessible. The patch that came after it, whilst not described as a hotfix, I believe was, in fact, a hotfix. And hotfixes, by nature, to function as hotfixes as far as Sony is concerned, they can't... And it might be Microsoft too, I just think it's certainly Sony. As I understand that they can't contain new actual content, they can only include fixes. So, no mass for us. I just, you know, developed a game and tried to see if I could update it. That's how I found out. They were yeah. Slade, that's a really good point around Payday 2. It's crazy how crunched they were for Summer Payday 2. The crime... I believe the Crime Fest crunch was the nastiest. Almir always talks about how just how much time he was spending in the office. Sleeping in the office, etc. We don't want him doing that. But it was also just the scope around creating a new heist for the game back then. You want Infamy style system like Payday 2 instead of Payday 3's system? Yeah, it's another area of like change for change's sake, but I'm a lot less down on that one, to be honest. I don't hate it at all, but I hit that man by accident. I could just make this a super consistent 2-shot kill. Which it is if you aim properly, but... Ran Shapira, I can see that. Your chat is functioning completely. But the microphone's hitting my hand again. Impacting my ability to turn. Kind of key. Oh god. There's a person about to get decimated. No? What the hell? This man lived! I'm so happy for you, my friend. What gun is that? This is the, it's called the FSG? Fenway Sport Group? The owners of Liverpool Football Club? I can't remember. It's the semi-auto shotgun from the first weapon pack from the Syntax Era one. Yeah, the drops are live. I think you only have to watch for an hour for the entirety of it. I got mine earlier, watching the live Almir stream. So, yeah, got repetitive real quick. Oh yeah, Oh, yeah. I still can't nail down in my head what it was that made Payday 2's repetition at launch more entertaining to me. There is a little part of me that thinks back then I wasn't a... Ah, I'm trying to drink. I don't want to lose my buffs. There is a little part of me that thinks I approached that game differently. Because I wasn't a content creator, and I kind of cared about my account more. One of my biggest issues now, playing Payday 3, is I just don't care. I see people sharing, like, oh, these dudes hijacked my lobby. And also, like, total bullshit. Don't hijack people's lobby. We need a kick function. I completely agree with anyone who's annoyed about that. But for me, I just don't care. If someone were to hijack my lobby, I'd be like, oh, well, fair play, mate. Bit weird, but... I hate FSH12. Thank you, TBM Cooper. Well, they're incredibly dedicated to maintaining the parity. Like, fully dedicated. And I think that's commendable. I do genuinely think that's really commendable. And I'm pleased for console players especially. But it isn't half hurting the update cadence of the game. Or at least it hasn't half hurt the update cadence of the game. Bloody hell, mate. What a way to go. Full on Joey blowjob fashion. Rest in peace, my boy, by the way. I think the problem with like the Wake video, though, I didn't have an issue with the Wake video. It was genuinely pretty funny. But right now, you just can't give us anything unless it's exactly what we want, because we've become so jaded. Hello. Sorry, I'm coming. I will disarm if you need. Huh? Okay. Take commanders. Oh god, not Sea Dog. Guys, if I don't speak for a while, she might go away. God, this gun's too big for me to do this. I changed something about my piss off. But tell me they've not fixed it. Surely they've not fixed it. Have I watched Hardcore Henry? Yes, I have. I mean, there's a reason Jimmy's my favourite heister. Where's my dress? In the bin, dude. It had to go. Moving house. Something I had to give. I decided it was the dress. What the shit? Where'd you come from? There goes 2 plates of armor. Brother, what happened there? Cloak was like slow walking. Right, it's a little bit of a mess here. A bit of a mess. We don't mind that though. Ungrateful. Hey, dude, you got paid. You're chilling. I just can't have people asking me when they look inside my wardrobe, dude, what the hell's that? You know, I run a pretty tight ship here. You know, when we were playing the beta back in the day, what we really should have known is, like, this is peak. This is peak Payday 3. Okay. Hit your shots. Oh, a rare van! It's actually so rare the cops arrive like this. They lived a few shots then, didn't they? Use the money to change my own. I'm glad it had some use. Were they looking at my wardrobe in the first place? Just checking out what I got, dude. Why wouldn't they be looking at my wardrobe? I just can't really get through here, mate. Oh yeah, but fortitude skills are silly, so you basically have the entire No, sir, you are. Stop it. You have forever to free him. Do I need to carry any more bags? Did we open these? You want me to... I can't see them through the wall. Henry's wife is a bitch. Yeah, that does seem to be the core of the narrative. Nah, Jimmy's fine in the movie, dude. He's got another clone somewhere. Don't stress it. Wouldn't be in your wardrobe if you never took it off. Hey, valid point. Oh, piss off. Every time. The 3 days early access was this game's peak. Tell you what, everything worked. And we just didn't know. We just didn't know the systems would be unfun. It was a beautiful time, wasn't it? There's going to be a Skibbity Toilet movie, so I've heard. Maybe I should audition. I don't really know the deep lore of Skibbity Toilet, though, so I'm not sure who I could play. I mess this up way more frequently than I should. What are you doing in here, mate? How did you get in? Who invited you? You got in, my brother. What difference am I playing on now? If you ever see me playing the game, I will always be playing Overkill. I don't personally get much joy out of any of the other difficulties anymore. Because there's no scaling health, it's not a massive stress. That's a bulldozer. I'm gonna go get that HET. Oops, someone else got the HET. Dude's so bulletproof. My hero. Not having transporter skills is pretty alpha move, I feel. There's always room for more. Literally no more cash to steal. Hang on, I got him, guys. Oh no! Almir! They got you! Pacific Rim with toilets? I can only assume that's what it's going to be. With Michael Bay in there. Hello! Claire? Killia? I'm struggling. C-Dog, you willingly want to play? I can toast you an invite. Why not? You like the assassin build where you get 10 health on a marked enemy kill? I mean, yeah, it's pretty fun. I have a build set up like that. I do think there is a pretty legit playstyle around it. It also doesn't have transporter skills for me though, so I am ruining everyone's life. You did just wake up? I don't get it, because you send messages like hours ago, and then you go, oh yeah, I just woke up actually. I don't understand what happens to you. Like, do you just sleepwalk that lucidly? Right, I don't think you're breaking dickheads. Shizuka! RW, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. I don't feel like I'm ever going to update that notification. I just love the song from Reservoir Dogs so much. I'm glad Almir and Almir made it out alive. Hell yeah. Woke up at 7 to catch the Payday stream? Nah, dude, you're messed up. You can't be doing that. I'm revoking that invitation. Mostly because I can't find you. Are you? Are we not Steam friends? Probably as it should be. Is this alphabetical? I don't know whether it is. It is! Oh, it's alphabetical by tag, not by... Oh, good. Wait, I can't invite you. I assume... Because you're not online? What's going on here? Maybe I'll just block you instead. Now, I can't do, like, 4 hours of sleep, wake up, go back to sleep for 4 more hours. I just feel like ass. It ain't worth it. Send you on Steam? Ah, well, there's the problem. can't. I could join your game, though. Yeah, go on. I think I've joined your game. You host. Make my decisions for me. I think it must have been a full party, but it wasn't showing up. Just queue, like, friends only, whatever. No, I literally couldn't invite you. Stop flexing. Nico, what am I flexing? I was stretching, dude. I don't have to, like... Ugh. Need a big Almir's toast loop. But then we need a new heist. I do hear that is impossible to get these days. But Almir does keep going on about the new free heist coming soon. Oh, I'm gonna have US server ping while streaming. You know what? US people join. You'll suffer one lobby of it. You'll see how terrible I am on US ping. Actually, I do not want to use anything that involves any sort of precision for this. Oops. Nah, too much precision. Let's just use the Ziv commando. He is built. No, you flatter me. I'm a work in progress. Think we're getting new Overkill weapon anytime soon? Yeah, Almir confirmed we're getting one. The Almir special. They might get scrapped. I mean, I don't necessarily think... At the very least, they need to get overhauled, because they're just a bit crap, aren't they? They're just rubbish. And I don't respect them. That's a big Teledor. Fortunately, I've got 28 thermal lance parts. Thank God for the offline mode bug, eh? No, they are releasing a new one. I don't know, I think if you made a really fun design that people could vibe with at the very least. My take is that you should have a third weapon slot, and you should... 145 ping, that's genuinely not that bad, but I do hate it. Yeah, my take is you should always go in with 3 weapons. Primary, a secondary, and overkill weapon, and your overkill weapon should just require ammo that you can pull down. I think that would be an easy way to keep basically the same system, even though I think the system's crap. Generally everything's been a compromise so far, right? Like, no one's really budged on, like, completely No one's really budged on completely changing how anything worked. Ralph, happy birthday, my friend. I hope you had a good day.
Here's one.
One of the miniguns from Payday 2.
God.
Yeah, probably. Wait. I'm so used to this heist having that God's Forsaken modifier that ruins my life.
Civilian. Watch the guard.
This stealth expert.
Guard over there. It's a guard.
Because the way that would work, cause they already have like a fundamental issue with overkill weapons. Do you remember at launch when people would like steal your overkill weapon because they cared about it back then? Those were fun times, weren't they? But you would completely remove that issue because you bring your own overkill weapon with you, and then you just be filling it up from ammo you find. So, I think I'd happily see the system gone just as quickly, so I'm not married to the idea. Yeah, and that's the problem. That is the problem. You should probably care about it. That's also true. Like, everyone uses the HET because it's just used to kill bulldozers at this point. But you only see bulldozers for like the last, I don't know, 10% of the heist. Wait, what am I doing? So the upshot of that is you just don't see the overkill weapon very much. What's my favorite Jimmy? I mean, like, I do have an obvious affinity for Coke Jimmy, because he's... What the shit? What are you doing in here? I thought we were negotiating. Because he's the Payday 2 counterpart, but Is it like hippie Jimmy? The one in the bus? He's pretty funny. Yo, Cedo, get out of chat! Focus up! Get standing in circles, you fool! It's important business. You can't. Busy rubbing your eyes? Useless.
You'll need some serious hardware to breach the vault once I'm done with the control panel.
Oh yes, this circle appeared underneath me. Homeless Jimmy, that's the one. No, Scotty, I trust you. Don't worry. I know what skills you bring to the table. Sea-Dog, I'm just not that sure. Shit, I missed. Agent 47 would make a mean heister. You know, I see that name cropping up so much more now than it ever used to in new heister conversations. God, I struggle against techies on this map for whatever reason. Oh, the drill pods downstairs, aren't they? Whoops. I'm just not dealing with it, lads. I'm gone. See you later. We've got drill parts to find. I think the drill parts also, like, forces thing to be down here, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it does. I don't think they're ever going to bring back the Payday 2 armor system. We might get a version like adaptive armor. Speaking of which, where did my adaptive armor just go? The hell? Up in... been robbed? I can hear her. Somewhere. There she is. Oh! Head straight through the wall, but hit some armor, that's nice. Yeah, they do force that oxygen spawn. Miss the days when I didn't used to zap myself with my own shot grenade. What a time to be alive that was. Everyone's favourite job. The screwing in. By cock media? Dude, do you remember when Troy refused to say cock? He thought it would demonetize his videos. Ah, stop shooting me, lads. Got a lot going on in my life. Ah, it's the Sea Dog Classic. Couldn't be a Sea Dog heist without her dying at some point.
What a fantastic piece of engineering. Now get her started.
Live for at least another hour? Yeah, if you want to turn me down to 1% and chill out for the Almir mass, be my guest.
Lance is doing its job.
Smoky? I like the way you spell that.
Fueled with oxygen and keep the cops away.
The last video on the Payday channel was about nothing. is the answer. I mean, like, it's a fine bit of, like, narrative. I don't have an issue with it. What the shit? I'm gonna blame my ping on that one?
But stay focused. They'll be back.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. You wanted Payday 3, not Payday 2 with better graphics? Nah, dude. That's an unpopular opinion, because everyone wishes the game was more like Payday 2, I thought too. I think it would be good to learn from Payday 2's like working systems. Anything that worked well in Payday 2. Don't see why you wouldn't want it back in Payday 3. I had to give it a couple of reads. Thank you very much. If you mute the stream, will it still count for the mask? I'm never sure. I think the advice is always like just leave it on for 1% if you don't want to hear my rattling ass. You know, I always think that's a little bit scummy, isn't it? Like people just want their masks. Don't like the look of Payday 3's drill. I mean, it is ugly, but I love hideous things, so it's perfect for me. You feel like Adaptive is going to slowly overtake the regular armor? I mean, it already has. Right now, the meta's really clear. It's standard lining, so like one plate, or it's Adaptive. And I have people telling me like, no, you're not experimenting enough. Like, there's way more interesting things you could do. And I just don't see it. I don't see anything that's more fun than playing adaptive with grit resets. Yeah, Smokey, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I do think that, like, a lot of the very core issues have been solved. It's just, if you have been playing since launch, you will feel the lack of content burnout. And I do think that the timing of the sort of update break was really unfortunate for him. I will not be doing that, sir. We are getting the 2 last DLC bundles before October, that is confirmed. For legal reasons. Don't forget. But yeah, completely confirmed. Yeah, see, I haven't really looked at mods since my very first mod video, so I'm interested as to what new mods we've got. I know the scene is nowhere near as big as it is for Payday 2. Yeah! Pretty sure that's stripping their armor, right? I think I have that set up on this. How could I forget? Oh, he definitely missed that kick. That is lag. That's the quick response, lads. Really appreciate it. Guy beat my asshole. Gonna have to eat a little bit of this. Sorry, everyone. Oh! Okay. Okay, my zipline broke. That was interesting. I hear her. What? What the? Sometimes the range on it is annoyingly low. Look, because you're fat ass. Dude, Nico, what's the context of that one? Can't just bring up my fat ass and chat like that. Secret information. Sea-Dog is dead as ever. 11 seconds before custody. What a lucky young lady. Oh, my zipline. Where did I just kill a civilian? Why did I just kill a civilian? What is wrong with you, game? Eh. Just a little more. Yeah, running builds that don't have, like, armor or health in them. God, I am lagging, aren't I? They just make the game harder. This is the key. You want to challenge yourself. Get everything?
They're coming in 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Get ready.
God, I have so many hands, dude. It's genuinely impressive. God, everything at this ping feels and looks wacky. I absolutely hate it. Can't be helping that I'm streaming. EA Games challenge everything? What the hell? Is that the motto? I thought it's in the game. Did I misunderstand? Are they going to ever do anything with the Northwest? Yeah, eventually. They definitely forgot. 100% they forgot that one. Doesn't feel like it doesn't... Feels like it doesn't have any character. Why have I... Yes! They've not fixed favors. My theory on that one is it's got something to do with Unreal Engine. Honestly. I think sometimes you look around the environments and you're like, oh no, dude, this game looks really nice. And then you bump into a civilian and he's the ugliest bastard you've ever seen. You're like, what's wrong with you? You've ruined my immersion. This game feels dead. How long am I streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming for at least another hour. And you only have to suffer through me for 1 hour for it. So it should be alright. Yeah, I do think they should revamp 99 boxes, but Almir was talking about it today and how that would obviously be a resource drain. Static Wonka, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. Sea Dog, I'm out of here. You've ruined it for me. Here, have an invite. Oh, thank you for all the generosity, guys. That's Doing Kofi with the Prime sub. I'm doing my best with names today, guys. Let me know if I'm cocking anyone else's up. Road Rage? Road Rage. That's a sufficient switch your brain off host. I reckon Sea Dog's got this one down. You've been saying my name this whole time. What are you on about? Whoa, and thank you very much. That is Mixelman 0106. I'm doing all of the numbers because, you know, I'm saying everyone's name right today. With the tier 1 gifted. What are my thoughts on Shayu? I prefer to not have any. She's not earned a thought yet. You know, Shayu was like vaguely interesting in Payday 3. Payday 2, sorry. Like, but she didn't need to come back, did she? She doesn't bring much coming back. When I first saw there were like returning Payday 2 characters from the most recent heist, I was really excited because I thought they were going to be like a proper core developed part of like the extended crew, like the Contractors were at the start of Payday 2. But they were backed up by the web series. So, you know, we had people like Simmons the Elephant, kind of an interesting character. Vlad, definitely an interesting character. Bane contracted a lot of the heist. We had Hector, the Rat. Super interesting. Here we just have, like, generic random character that's meant to have some, like, weird nostalgia value. I've got a lot of boxes for you. There you go. Vlad sounds weird. It is still the same Vlad voice actor. He sounds different, actually, in his most recent voice work to the voice work he did for Rock the Cradle, in my opinion. She's your favourite Contractor? She's in one cutscene, and she says, "What, no money?" That's her thing. That's what it boils down to. Don't like Shade? Yeah, I do think... I think... Right. This might be an unpopular opinion, but it's a thought I was having about like why Bane's voice performance was so fun and so interesting. Despite the fact he didn't have a ton of personality, Bane obviously voiced by Sam Vickland. And part of it, I think, is the fact he is, for all intents and purposes, an amateur voice actor. And so that gave Bane a really unique quality that, not so much amateur, but like just one of the boys kind of quality that works better than Shade, who is like functionally well voice acted, but she's super serious. She's just super serious. I don't feel like no, the decision to go with a female like lead Contractor was not a representation decision. Okay. There's like real reasons they went for it outside of anything along those lines. She does a fine job. I just actually think she fails to capture something that Simon Vicklin's Bane did because she's not an amateur, you know. He sounds like an actual person. Yeah, like his panic and stuff sounds very real, whereas hers sounds well performed. That's how I describe it. This guy hating on women again. Dude, I'm just clarifying for the chat. I'm actually, you know, defending decision making. Man, I spend too much time on Twitter. Why am I just... I'm doing this because I want my grit, dude. There it is. I got my grit, and then almost immediately lost the rest of my arm. The wall just doesn't hit that hard, does it? Don't shoot me, sir. Thank you. Can't get back to the boys. Kind of stuck here. I'm so used to all my weapons one-shot headshotting. Lock would have been better. I'm not sure Lock was the right choice either. I think Lock was somewhat gimmicky. Obviously because Ian Russell's having to put on an accent the entire time. I definitely think he worked towards the end of Payday 2. But I was not necessarily oh, Locke has to be the lead contractor. I have to admit, I thought he would be. So it was a surprise, but my heart wasn't set on it. It's great you have contractors muted these days. Yep, honestly, probably a smart move. I just feel like I've heard every single voice line there is to hear in this video game at this point. Except for the ones that are like hidden and unreleased. I lost my armor. Oops. Absolute sea dog moment, this. Oh no. As long as I'm not the first one to die, it doesn't feel so bad. I'm gonna get kicked in the face by a cloaker and it is going to one-shot me. Just fair warning to myself and everyone else. Does watching on YouTube and Twitch make you get the mass faster? No, it doesn't. YouTube just doesn't have drops of any sort. That's kind of why my suggestion to YouTube viewers who want the mask is to pop on over to Twitch. But I know YouTube's probably not that impressed by that kind of behaviour. Well, yeah, what are they going to do about it? Ban me? YouTube's always been way more... oh, Jesus, hit your shots. YouTube's always been way more up for multi-streaming than Twitch anyway. Only recently did they start to allow us to multi-stream again. Problem is that Shade swears a lot. Yeah, I do think there's like a genuine dissonance between Shade just being a normal human being and then Shade randomly effing and blindly all the time. Like, that composure just seems to disappear, doesn't it? I agree. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there. I feel like I could do a downless stream, but not a cloakerless stream. Wild Charger TV, thank you so much for the sub. I need to check to see what sort of sub it is because my multi-stream chat will not tell me. Yeah, I definitely think they've taken a huge step backwards with that, where they started having dual contractors. But 100%, that's got to be a money-saving thing, right? Like, they don't want to pay two people to be full-on contractors. They probably pay per, like, recording hour. And so if they can get a recording done in, like, an hour, 2 hours, they will. Whereas if they have to record full contractor lines, it'll take a lot longer. So I imagine it's cost-saving, but I don't know. It's a Prime sub. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it.
Great work, people. That transport never stood a chance. I'm sure Shayu will be happy with the loot.
Yeah, the actual triad has some usage. KMD. It could be interesting. I don't know. Like the problem was, right, the stories from post White House Payday 2 were so disjointed and a little bit not what we'd become used to, that when they brought them back, we were all just sort of like, oh yeah, it's these guys again. Cool. The only part that really does it for me, hang on,
This jewelry store, this cargo
is this shit.
This penthouse holds a lot of
Hey, Rio.
valuable stuff.
And oh, thank you, Mixelman, for the bits. Is that 101 bits or is that 100 bits? I don't know. Doesn't I have the original sound effect as well. I think it's meant to do something else. Where is it? It's this cutscene. This is the only part where I was like, oh,
This motherfucker's
cool.
the last one I'd expect to have murky connections.
He's been in business a long
Poor,
time,
poor Beckett.
and he knows how to network.
Can't wait for him to get a new
Who are we
contract.
talking about?
Howdy, y'all. It's been a spell since that thing in Texas.
That's it.
Blood.
Alright, call it day. That's that. We peaked there and then. I did too much dirty ice over the last couple of weeks. I don't have it in me anymore, guys. Loud Rock the Cradle? That's an experience, isn't it? Can't wait to bang Beckett. What the hell, Sea Dog? I called dibs first. Corn Dog? That's the one. Yeah, that's the thing. I really did think the post-White House campaign would be set up, and it was, right? We saw the characters again. They've just not done anything. Where's Gao Feng in all this? Hey? Joy's ex-boyfriend. Like, canon relationship, probably. At least it's implied. Is Rock the Cradle still cheesable? Yeah, in stealth, completely. People just never really play it out, as far as I know. There was a couple of cool things they've done with the lore recently in Payday 3. Like, I think the cop voice lines on Boys in Blue are really good. Actually, co-host on the podcast, the Safe House podcast, Vice, has a really excellent video on that. Well, it's brilliant, because that's, like, going to be a reference point for when I cover the lore on it. Why is it just me in here? Ah, my friends! They're late! Zipline bag. Job's a good one. You can cheese it. You can, like, speed stealth it, basically. You can just nick the keycard off the guard, hack him, or use the skill Slippery that lets you slip out of cuffs, and then complete it in, like, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Something like that. It's good to see the most positive person streaming Payday 3. Danny, it's incredible. I don't know what to say. What a day. The Almir mask, it's changed it all. I had no idea what I was missing out on. Go. Go. Give me that. Give me that. Sir, you've fallen on the... Yes! I refuse to drill. Stealth? No such thing. I prefer to get every single civilian in this entire map to turn into one grand human centipede. I'm not tying you up. You lads just stay like this. Thanks, Danny. Much appreciated. You hate drills? I have a funny little thing for you on Discord? Oh god. What does that mean, Nico? Streamer, game is too hard, please restart. What are you on about, dog?
Get the bags and put the chopper cage together. You can use it to secure loot.
Okay. just took a few hits. I mean, my boy abandoned his post. Actually, no, it was probably AI surveillance. Hello, Storm PT. I noticed you spotted me sneaking out of work for the Almir stream. Absolutely rumbled me publicly. I was disgusted. Actually, Karu, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I did have a giggle. I didn't expect anyone to spot me in there. I need my mask. How can I stream without my Almir mask? How can I ever be happy again without my Almir mask, more importantly? What am I doing? I've forgotten how this heist works. It's probably for the best. Let's interact. Oh, Smokey as well with the Prime sub. Oh! That one nearly crashed my game. Yeah, Karo's all over the place. Or was it Karu? Get bags escape? I've just described Payday in a nutshell. Now I know exactly what I'm doing. Let me just open up some safes. Because I don't feel like I opened up enough safes when I was doing the Touch the Sky speedruns. By the way, the only time I ever hurt myself in this game is like falling from great heights. Gravity is my only real enemy.
More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, the Civs really do like to group up on this one. Should we get the shaven Almir mask?
Check those corners.
That sounds like far too much work, my friend. 5407. 5407. I'm communicating. Unlucky console players. Or could be 4132. You never know.
The keypad to open the vault has been disabled.
Bastard.
Get it going.
How dare you?
Find an access point and patch me in.
Ooh, I don't actually know the techie spawns at all on this one. Right in front of me is the answer. Very kind of her. Oh god, I'm lagging on my own connection. What the hell? So jacked up on club drugs? Jesus. Is that the narrative? I didn't know. That is a lore revelation for me. Sir? Any reason you started levitating? Payday's been a lot glitchier for me recently. Do you think it's trying to tell me something? Must be more positive. Love me. Love me. 6 cents on your bill while reading chat. You must have been going through chat members, because I was staying quiet, good as gold. I only started speaking when Almir asked about the potential of doing paid legacy heists. My favourite part was when Sea-Dog was like, no, you can't do paid legacy heists, they should all be free. Not realising she's cut herself off from all of her favourite heists. Like, Almir, you read between the lines, was saying, hey, there's a couple of heists I know you guys want. We can't afford to do them unless we charge you for them. I mean, yeah, I get you to a certain degree. I think it's all about how everything's like marketed and how it comes across. Where's that cloak gone? Okay, weird. Linking your Nebula account is such a pain. You are not wrong, my friend. Tell you what, they did at least do me a favor by making the. Oh god, I don't know my own strength. Okay, you're dead in game because you're chatting shit about it. Yeah, but Sea-Dog, you know as well as anyone that they're not going to do a legacy pack of heights because that would take them the entire year to create. It's a time thing. But I truly believe if you want something like of the kind of scope of the White House, say, or Hoxton Breakout, just this area is so weird and buggy. Yeah, if you want something like that, they're probably going to have to charge for it. Just fundamentally. Too expensive otherwise. Don't disrespect the solo dev. Sorry, solo dev. You know I have the utmost respect for you. Everything done in good time, right? Why not just chat in game? To be honest, I do miss game chat a lot of the time. Waiting for return of jacket. I certainly wouldn't be surprised if they worked on that deal. I mean, from my understanding of them, they have a hell of a like a non-dev team. If you think about the number of people working at Starbreeze who are in like marketing and media and stuff. I really hate this heist. I think I hate this heist now. I don't hate it in stealth, by the way, only in loud. But I think I hate it now because you just spend most of your time running around picking up random bags across the map. It's not like you particularly... Oh my god. Sir, you might have just killed the entire civilian population of this heist. I'd love to know who hit that, Yeah, I'd love to know who hit that fire extinguisher, because I think they've just killed 13 civs minimum. Oh, that's not a shield, that's a doorway. Tell you what, little pocket cannon. It's perfect for absolutely decimating shields. Try to shoot them. There we go. Oh, it's a double special heist. That means this bulldozer's coming at some point. Yeah, they're just constantly like blowing on the servers. Oh, the other big problem with this heist, literally can't get all loot. Cut off from the biggest bonus. Oh, we didn't even see a bulldozer. What a letdown, eh? You sneezing your brains out? What's the allergy today? Both cats. I assume it's both cats. Why don't they give me multiple favors for this one? What the hell? They should really rework objectives in RNG. Dude, tell Nico. He needs to fix his game. Only 2 dead sims by me. I didn't blow up the canister. You know, I really like this weapon. I think it's just fun to use. It's not that good, but it's definitely fun to use. I assume Sea Dog's also jacked up on antihistamines, but I don't know. It's a good plinker. That is exactly how I would describe it. Not a plinker. That's just like a really strong shot. Last time I was in Budapest, I tried one, and I thought it was going to be the end of me, I'll be honest. I don't know what alcohol content was. Probably like 60%, but it was worse than... I've done 70 before, and it was worse than that. Horrible. Sudafed. Huh. That's a classic. Not heard that one in a while. Under the Surface. That's a fun bag-finding heist by our favourite contractor. The one and only Beckett. Shade's mate, I guess. If it's Budapest, it's going to be something strong. Yes, well, it was. What's my opinion on the Renfeld? Reinfeld? Jesus. My opinion is I can't pronounce it. Which one? Shotgun or sniper? I really like the sniper. I just don't have a build with it on right now. That's the only reason I've not been using the sniper. Shotgun stresses me out now because it's basically a 2-shot kill on all heavy SWATs, unless you have the most perfect skill combination, and that is really frustrating. You might as well use the semi-auto instead, the FSA. More like Bucket. That's his code name. Under the Surface is pretty tough as far as stealth is concerned. But you don't need to stealth it. You speed run it loud, dude. Easier option. Got a lot of... They should probably fix this. Don't know what's causing it. The shotgun. Yeah, I don't like the shotgun that much. I like the sniper a lot. I used to love the shotgun. Before they changed... When you used to be facing mostly light SWATs, the shotgun was amazing. But as soon as it... Like, they started throwing in more heavy SWATs, through modifiers and also through how they changed Overkill and made it so the wave changed mid-assault. Those were like soft passive nerfs to the Rheinfeld, but it's never really recovered. In the Payday 3 Battle Royale, you must have seen the Payday Royale videos. I'm sneaking, I'm sneaking. No one will ever see me. I've been seen. Kind of a lie. Hey, Pearl! Bollocks! I just executed that man! Oh no! I'm a murderer! Your thoughts on standing in circles for half the heist? Pretty based. Pretty based. That's what the kids say, right? I still stand by the fact that this is the only... Just throwing that into the plant pot. I still stand by the fact that this is the only heist in the game that kind of suits the circles conceptually. Especially in stealth. They need to... Just the gift that keeps on giving. Tell me that was a sneeze. Wait, I can't... I didn't waste the QR code on you, dude. Oh god, I guess I better hat. I guess I better hat. Gonna need a written apology for that one, though. You're abandoning her? I considered it. Wouldn't be the first time. It's for the good of the team, dude. Yeah, I think Surface does circles better than the other heists, thematically. I think it's overkill having to do them in both the upper and lower section. I think they could have it just in the lower section, where it actually is quite intense. And then just have a regular objective in the upper. You know, something a bit different. Some sort of interaction objective. That makes your brain tick. Instead of standing in circles, which I think slows your brain down to an actual halt. It's not worth the QR. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. Well, they tried to make Payday a slower paced game. The idea of like having to push for the circle kind of makes sense, but it should probably just be a wider objective. Like, if it makes you stand in a zone, it should be a pretty large zone that you should have to push towards and sort of capture. Like you're playing Domination in Call of Duty. That's where my brain's at right now. I'm not kidding. You die like 5 times more than anyone else on this video game. And like, I think you were dying less in the medic run. I'm not being funny. The secret painting loot, yeah, it is cool. It's actually the only loot or anything of that nature that's in the game. So. What's going on in this room? What? I still don't know where the lovely lady spawns. Upstairs, apparently. Don't be an asshole. That's more of a Scouse accent, to be honest.
Stand ready, guys. Cops are preparing to give it all they got.
Wait, we already have final charge. Okay, taking this. Yeah, Syntax Error kinda has secret loot. It's not ultra secret, but it's not possible to pick up solo, is it? You need 2 players. I'm gonna have to... Who closed that window? I might have to start counting. Because this is getting uncanny. I actually have revive skills. I've adapted purely for Sea Dog.
Use your UV light to scan the paintings. The one we're after has dried blood mixed in with the paint.
Yeah, the cadence on this heist is weird. It used to be a lot easier before the wave changed mid-assault. You used to be able to basically get all objectives done and then leave. Before the game ever got to make it difficult. But that is not possible anymore. What the hell? Is that guy physically possible to hit? Apparently, yeah. Payday 3 Twitch drops. It's my favourite Twitch streamer. Was this an account created purely to get your Twitch drops? If so, that's extra funny. I respect it. Yeah, anyone can join. I think we have been playing with the same people a lot, but I do not mind. Yeah, you can't get the secret painting solo. You do need a full squad. It's the Payday 3 Twitch drops. It is. The one and only. Dude, I respect the coming in for Twitch drops. I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. I do have an issue with Cloakers killing me miles away from the rest of my team. Well, I have no health in my build. Oh, Red Sea Dog win. Can't think what game maybe Smite. Maybe it was probably Smite. With me, the answer's normally Smite. We're not done, are we? We're not even close to done. My brain is completely switched off. Zero communication. I have no idea what's been looked at and what's not. Is it in here? No, it is not. It must be upstairs. I've checked everything downstairs. Not again. This weapon's really consistent. I'd hate it if they got rid of our ammo funnel and replenish, though. That would just make me sad. I don't see a world in which they do that, though. Ugh! Where's the Vicario painting? There's a strange man outside. They're really not that smart. Doing my worst, doing my worst. Sir, why are you just walking away from me? Don't interrupt my combat. Come on, Scotty. You know me. That was a grudge match. Not getting paid to be smart. Really valid point, actually. Thank you. Oh my god! Nobody clipped that aim. I think I hit 2% of my bullets. The brightest mind the NYPD has to offer. You know, that's another thing they did well on the old Boys in Blue. They did a pretty good job of, like, building up some of the background around the specials, you know? We get some information on the fact that these guys just recruited out of the regular police force nowadays. Because there's a dude who's like, oh, I want to be a taser or a zapper. He's like, nah, you don't want to do that. It's like, okay, I'll be a grenadier. Definitely more sadistic. Involves tear gas.
There's an armored transport carrying precious cargo.
Painting the walls? It was outdoors. Just spraying. Wish there was crits in Payday 3? Yeah. I don't know. Like, I enjoy the crit playstyle in Payday 2. I just don't. It wouldn't convert very well to Payday 3. I actually think that getting rid of the detection risk system has... It's played around with a lot of things as far as build crafting is concerned. And I think the idea, front to back, was just to allow you more freedom. But because you've had so much freedom in how you craft a build, you just don't really have to think about it. You just pick all the best skills and call it a day. Gotta go, Mario Top Hat posted? Oh, dude, everybody, let's get out of here. Here's this new Mario video. Is there? Buff that guy. He did upload, he did. Your cats are actually going to kill each other? I think Cup's got it, to be honest. Unless Hox is growing incredibly rapidly. You're bad at aiming, like you don't hit a lot of headshots, so crits kind of works as a crutch for that. I kind of get that. And it's especially good for certain weapons. I really like Payday 2's skill system. I don't think Mio does particularly like Payday 2's skill system, so I think that's one of the reasons we see a big difference there. Fine to have two different types of design. I just think there's a like super clear flaw with design of Payday 3's that we need to do something about. Because otherwise, they're going to nerf all the fun and interesting skills down to irrelevancy, and we're going to be left with none of the fun ones. In the name of balance, right? There are a few fun skills that just aren't very good as well, to be fair. Yeah, I also think heavy SWATs should just always be a part of the wave on higher difficulties, and I also don't think that specials should be capped by reaching certain parts of the heist. You should just always be able to access them. Balance change is not great if they only nerf things. I mean, yeah, see, but then we also got the precision shot buff, which totally and utterly broke it. It changed probably the second best weapon in the game into the best weapon in the game by a million miles. Like nothing comes close to the SA after those changes. What happens if I chuck you in here, mate? I'm intrigued. I'm sure no one will find you. I'll post this man off to wherever we take the loot to.
Mind the guard.
Okay, you asked for it. Idiot, look my way. Doing it. Stealth master over here. Okay, I messed up. Yeah, see, look, you did just leave the lobby. You are no longer with me. That's probably for the best for you, because I've started counting your downs now. I'm keeping a full-on Payday 2 style spreadsheet of every time you join my lobby, fallen over, and called it a day. You thought I kicked you? If only, man. You know as well as what the rest of us do that that's not physically possible. Are the bib weapons worth dropping $4 on? They're definitely the best thing about the DLC for me. The G3 is really good. I 100% underrated that in my video. I just hadn't had enough time with it, and I didn't... It's always hard when you're not playing on your actual build. Like, you're not on your account, you're on some random Starbreeze boosted account. Axe done. So yeah, no, I'm a big lover of the G3 now, the Adderlig. I think the MP5 is fine as well. I think it's fun enough. It's not amazing, but it's fine. I mean, the SMG class is just going to exist that way, where it's never going to be amazing. Because it's forced into being a primary when... Oh, wait, we have... Didn't realize we had the zipline asset. Makes life easier. And the ball kick's silly. I've basically not used anything since. Like, it's just so much better than the rest. Waiting for the next sale to go for the gold edition. Yeah, that makes sense with what we're hoping is pretty good content coming up. Shade, come on. I know. Yeah, like the Scar is so much clunkier than the G3. It really was. So when I first played the weapon, I thought it was a two-shot headshot on heavies. Which is without edge. But, bloody hell. Do I have throw skills? I just sent that bag to space. God, maybe I do. This is a rarity. Cool. This doesn't work anymore, does it? Or it's like ultra precise. I always struggled with the bug. No, Gazzo, I don't want to capture a replay. What are you on about? Get off my screen. Oh! That's some good visibility, dude. I cannot see anything. Ah! What just happened? Did anyone see that? What is happening to me? Uh-oh. Too many people playing the game. Uh-oh. The game's bugged. What's happening? Okay, that worked. We're back. Glad I'm not outside getting sniped. That's heavy spots only as well. Payday 3 X DBZ. It's normally Dead by Daylight. Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z? Because if so, as soon as possible, I hope. Yeah, I don't get that excited for video games anymore. Like, something broke in my head when Payday 3 came out. Don't ask me about it. It's like... what's happening? I need to talk to a therapist about it. Anyway, I'm genuinely excited. There's a new Bleach fighting game. I'm all for it. Honestly, nothing does make me happy anymore. I'm really excited to move into my new place, okay? What is going on? Why have I just been banned from using the zipline? Oh, we are. Oh, it's... I'm having fun. It just keeps standing up. No. I've never seen that happen before in the game. That's good stuff. Networker, I missed you, dude. It's been a long time. Oh, Axelbite shit the bed? No way. Oh my god. Say it ain't so. Maybe if we all turn our Almir... Obviously, we've equipped too many Almir masks. We need to go back to Piss Dallas to fix this situation. Hang on. I want to know if I can make Piss Dallas, like, functionally worse. Nah, I feel like the graffitis are way too cool. This is the one I have. It's something in it. The best guy, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you for the support. It's launch day. Your Piss Dallas mask is so foul. Thank you. Which one's this orange is kind of nasty as well. God, all these colours are horrible. That one's dirty. I don't know how I feel about. Oh, that's basically the kind of color I was already rocking. Which one was? Oh, it's this one. Yes, I missed you, base yellow. My favorite. My favorite. We're so back. This is style. Anyway, I just got saved. Cannot start when in party. Okay, fair enough. I just got saved from a 99 boxes. Thank you so much, game. Best Nebula hour of my life. How many hours do I have in Payday 3? That's a good question. Excluding hours I have on my alt account, I have too many. 452, which is like not even on the it doesn't register on the like Geiger counter of the Commander CH figures. So I always have an alt account. Danny, you know about Yellwalk, surely. Is it worth it to buy the 2 chapters? It's about 25 quid on Steam. Tempted to get both. The 2 chapters, as in, you get the game, you get, sort of like the Silver Edition. You get the game, you get Syntax Error, you get Boys in Blue. I do think that Syntax Error and Boys in Blue are two of the best heists in the game. So that's a starter for you. I think that there's a lot of value in waiting until both of the two new heists come out. Fear and Greed, which is the last one, and Land of the Free, I think. Then we'll have a much better idea of what direction the game's going in. That's pretty consistently been my advice on it. Okay, well, I only have one hidden thermite. I'm not using it on you guys, I'm sorry. Anything wrong is no voice chat? Yeah, voice chat does need to be added. I think it's coming relatively soon. Go right. Go right. Okay, okay. God, I've not touched the sky all week. This is an incredible feeling. Dude, no, voice chat isn't going to be toxic, though. I found, so when I started using like voice chat on games like Overwatch and Smite, I just found that no one ever spoke to me. I'd be making call-outs, or possibly being kind of rude. It's a MOBA, you know. These things happen. And no one would talk back. So, it's going to be like 5 people using mics. Just, yeah. Console players need to be able to see your chat. It's a crazy console rule that they're not... And I assume it is to prevent, like, full-on abuse that they can't respond to. Go back to playing Crime Boss? I mean, I certainly will at some point. I really like Crime Boss. I'm a Crime Boss single player enjoyer. I think I am in the minority for that. Oh yeah, got 6th sense. Two. I just had a feeling, dude. Yeah, I do think lots of people won't use comms when we get it, but I understand from a console perspective. Since there's no expectation you're ever going to be able to type. Did anyone get Mason, by the way? Mason! New Black Ops game coming out this year, isn't it? Crime Boss stealth is wacky, man. It's like a different game. Just go around hitting people on the back of the head with a baseball bat. I've become the techie terror, by the way. I just catch her as soon as she spawns. I do not expect them to be able to turn it around. Benjamin, I don't think that's an unfair perspective to have. I mean, it's going to be a really difficult job for them. They've made things as hard as possible. Fans of the series just have to hope, I guess. Thanks for coming, Ren. I really appreciate it. Tie everyone on the map. Oh, yeah. There's also the like hostage-taking simulator element of it. Don't get me wrong, I actually do think it's quite satisfying. But yeah, I'm a proper Crime Boss single-player enjoyer. But in my old age, I've just become more of a single-player game player for whatever reason. Hell yeah, brother. When I was younger, I used to play a lot more multiplayer games. Old and jaded, man. Enjoy my own company. Give me some couch co-op, that's what I want. But yeah, I will be, at some point, making a Crime Boss challenge run, because the game is just... it's nothing but comedy. So, like, Payday 2 throws up some excellent comedy over the course of an entire run. Some silly physics occurs, and it's normally funny. But Crime Boss, every single mission is like that. Some NPCs getting stuck on a staircase somewhere, you know? And to me, that's a feature. These guys have become so good at just, like, ducking under my bullets. It's really antisocial, I agree. Perfect for me. This jaded asshole. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. That's like the first time I've let them do that to me in such a long time. Keeping up with the latest Raid World War II news, I'm aware that there's an update in progress on its way. Almost here. There was a stream the other week, wasn't there?
Good, you found it. Head over to the office.
I'm just really pleased that people are like taking the time with that game. Honestly, that first Raid World War II trailer, the cinematic one, I was watching it recently, related to a video I'm working on. Dude, that trailer's so sick. There's a bit in it where, is it Kurgan, the Russian dude? He catches a knife in front of the German dude's face. And then the German dude just throws a bar of gold at the Nazi fella. It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Laken, that's on me. I should not stare into the flashy shield. It's such a good trailer. It really is. It might be one of the best cinematic trailers like anything Payday adjacent has ever had. No offense, Nico. No offense. There was like a big team behind it as well. It was all... They also spent a lot of time with the cinematic trailers for Overkill's The Walking Dead. They just gotta feel like all the funding was in the wrong areas for that. You know, one of my theories is you get the shit beat out of you all the time because you're chilling on the opposite side of the map constantly. Nico's gonna take that one personally. Nico knows what I think of his trailers. Need work. Is Nico? One of the most communicative Starbreeze employees. Trailer legend. And that's Jerry Noel. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Makes 3 months now. What are the rules regarding moving Payday 3 and streaming? Oh, modding Payday 3 and streaming it as a creator. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. I keep the game vanilla, mostly because we have a much bigger console audience these days. Sorry, I lost YouTube chat briefly. Goodbye Kansas made those trailers. Yes, I think I'm aware of that. Oh, Jochen, yeah. I've spotted you around a lot recently, commenting on people's videos and things. Appreciate that you're paying close attention.
Get your game face on.
But yeah, if there's a Payday 3 trailer that you've enjoyed, you can thank Nico for it. Also, a musical genius at the same time. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with streaming mods as a creator. I've seen a few people stream. The only mod that I feel like I'm kind of missing out is damage numbers, because I've always had a bit of a thing for that. Well, Sea Dog, dude, you can't be saying that live on stream. They're gonna get you. This could be the end of Sea Dog. Partnership expired. Where's that lovely lady? I can hear her. Let me go check the usual location. Oh yeah, she's up here. What if I just... I wonder how far away I could have done that from. I love the damage numbers. Like any hood mod that had damage numbers in Payday 2, I always thoroughly enjoyed. See how I didn't shoot that Civ? God, I'm good.
The vault code must be one of those numbers.
It was...
Tap in the vault.
Scroll up. That clip of me hating Payday 2. That was me at breaking point. After my, like, 50th challenge run. She, yeah, she always hides right by spawn. She's also got a spawn where she chills out behind this wall. But that one's normally way easier to hear. You hear her beat booping. Number 1 tip for keeping Payday 3 feeling fresh. I mean, make sure you use every weapon and try out different playstyles. It's tough though, like, the game doesn't do itself any favours when it comes to keeping itself fresh. There's not enough RNG in my opinion. Ouch. Wait, Scotty, I'm coming. I'm coming. I actually forgot. I've got revive skills. I can revive you, and I can just give this lad both barrels. I forgot to reload. Oh! That guy just got hard outplayed. Can we all agree? Any more TF2 inspired runs to complete? I do. If you by process of elimination, there is but one. And oh my god, his voice lines are genuinely the best I've ever had to work with. I thought the medic had some decent ones, but Soldier's funny, dude. You missed the RNG of getting gunned down by 50 bulldozers at once. And they kind of fixed that, right? They set the cap to work again in Payday 2 instead of having 10 spawning minigun dozers attached to medic dozers. Because the spawn cap didn't work. That was one of the things they actually fixed, although they broke a lot of other things. Yeah, it's just Soldier. We're trying to do something really interesting with it, because it's the last one, obviously. So, I feel like cloakers work way better on this map. They tend to start woo-loo-looing from way further away, which is good. Good on them. Bloody hell, 10.5k hours. Kirik, that's just a few, though, Brian. That is... that's proper dedication. I only have, like, 1.4, I think. I also, by the way, haven't played a game of TF2 since December 2014. I was talking... I saw Mario streamed it the other day, and I was talking to him about it. Like, it really has been that long, and I just don't... What happened there? I just don't know if I can go back. Take part in LAN leagues? That's fantastic. I've got friends who play competitively. I just... I could never lock in. No, Sea-Dog, that should be it. I don't want to overcomplicate it, to be honest. Everything I've got makes it pretty much perfect. That was a whole decade ago. Well, almost a whole decade ago. Yeah. Tips for anyone trying to reach... about to reach Infamy on Payday 2. If it's your first Infamy, and you plan to reset, can you reset? I don't actually know, because it's been so long for me. Like, can you do the new Infamy system from Infamy number 1? Because if so, I guess the strat's different. But the key used to be, back in the day, you used to buy as many weapons as you physically could. And then you would sell them as soon as you went Infamous, so you had a bunch of money. But you forgot the secret money, I knew it. Wait, did you get the hidden coke as well then? I think you can't. You get the pool after 1. Yeah, in that case, you should probably do, like, buy a bunch of weapons, sell them, so you have some starting cash, so you can rush to your second Infamy really quickly. Secret share money. That's the one. You have like 20 flamethrowers and for some starting cash, yeah. If I remember back in the day, it was always the Deagle? It's always the Deagle you had to buy and sell, at least in the secondary slot. 80% accuracy, you know? Oh, wait, that's pistol accuracy. I was gonna say, your boy's finally hitting his shots. No, he's still shit. Two of Payday 3 Steam achievements bugging out. Which ones are they? I know a bunch are broken on console. I've never had any issues with them, so I can't really discuss from personal experience, but I know loads of people who have, so I completely appreciate the frustration. I owe everyone a meta loser build game before they nerf it. At this point, by the way, I just don't play the Legacy Heist. Cook-Off is fine, but like, I don't know, man. It doesn't hit the same. Turbid stealth only, so I don't really like doing stealth only on stream. It is what it is. Call me surprised and no stone unturned. Call me surprised, isn't that just colouring a mask? I actually can't remember. Let me check my Steam achievements. I should know this because I was working on something along the lines. Am I meant to be Homer Simpson? Nah, this is Pissed Outs. I see the similarity now you point it out. Color me surprised. Oh, without letting a die pack explode. So basically it's not working for you, right? Like, you're doing the achievement, but it isn't popping. Because if the issue is that you just don't know how to do it because it's like a solo, you're playing solo and it's a co-op achievement, you can actually stop the die packs going off with VCM jammers now, which was nice. Yeah, the Legacy Heists really don't hit right for me. I can see people enjoying Cook-Off still though, and like stealth players surely enjoy Turbid Station. It's probably one of the best stealth heists in the game. Yeah, no stone unturned. That's a... Yeah, you must have done that, right? 99 boxes with all bags. Because that one's quite easy. So it just sounds like the achievements aren't popping, which sucks. Some people's game is just broken. Really annoying. I didn't think Cook-Off was a bad idea. I was super surprised when I heard it was Murky Station coming back. That would not have been my pick. I really like Murky Station as well. A sub just to spite you. The last Nomad I love that energy. That big spite energy. Yeah, that's the other issue with Cook-Off is just how busted it's been since it came out. It makes me pretty uninspired to sit there and do it. Because most runs, I go Overkill and I'm like, oh, we may as well go all loot. And it takes half an hour, you don't get much for it, and you just feel sad after it. Regular Cook-Off experience. Yeah, the solo mode fix was much needed, wasn't it? What would have been my pick? I think, although we already have a relatively high portion of bank heists relative to other types of heist. Just test. Okay. Doors hate me. I still think I would have tried to go for something like First World Bank, which would be such a clear win. Like, that would have been my pick. I mean, my favorite heist is probably, from when I'm doing a challenge run, I probably get the most out of Boiling Point. I don't know, I just enjoy it. It's fun and challenging seeing the Russian operatives as well. Because with First World Bank, though, yeah, you'd have to bring Overdrill, and then you've created something that's, like, almost on the level. Like, this man follows through. I love to see that. Hang on. Thank you so much, The Last Nomad, for the Prime sub. Keep following through. 827. We don't need to stealth it. I've just started stealthing this part. Because I feel like I should, you know? I feel naughty for not. You demon. Big Bank would have been awesome. Yeah, I think the scope on Big Bank is actually, believe it or not, even higher than... What did I put? 827? Hey guys. We're in!
This way.
The servers are spread out through those rooms down there. Find a way in.
Hey, you!
Man, took a bullet to the chest and was just like, must have been the wind. Actual Skyrim NPC over here. Legendary Go Bank? That's another one, though, that could be awkward just because of the Counter-Strike license likely required. Goat Sim in Unreal 4? That's what I want. That's the kind of difficulty I want. Like, it's notable that Boys in Blue is a lot harder. It was a lot harder, at least, when we had the double special spawn on it. Should have brought back Bomb Forest. That might have killed Payday 3 there and then. Golden Grin style Vault again? Like, just with a ton of cash? I think when Almir was talking about a heist that you'd have to pay for, I think he was thinking of something off the scope of Golden Grin, where like they'd have to go wild and wacky with designing the BFD. The follow animation is Jimmy, yes. I took it off like around release, but we're back. We're back, dude. It's only right.
30 seconds until they hit you. Focus, people.
Birth of Sky? Also, like, that's another one that would cost them a shit ton to make, I think, because it's a massive heist. If you think about the size of it, there's no heist that's even close to that big. Ambassador Grackle32. I'm nailing these names today, man. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Support on today's stream has been phenomenal, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I do think I would rather see, you know, brand new heist experiences. The problem is, I think that the level of ambition in terms of Payday 3 heist design is lower. Woo! This is why we go in twos everywhere. Wait, what the hell's happened to my... I guess I just lost them. Oh, it's, he kicked me and he got rid of my effects. It's that one. The one that, like, very rarely does anything. Where is she? No idea.
I've got an RMM link to the access terminal. Let's see what's on this server.
No, I think if it allowed them to up the scope of what they were doing with them, I would rather get an absolute S tier that cost me, you know, whatever would be deemed a fair price, than get a kind of crappy unwanted heist, right? Why am I doing this? Well, I could just do that. Yeah, good question. Oh, is she in here? Hello, Miss Techie. Oh god. We hit those shots apparently. Good stuff. Oh, she's booping from the toilets. It's a rare one, that. Birth of Sky and Mountain Master. Yeah, so the scope on that would be insane. Wait, no, she's not. Where are you? If only we had that skill that would point her out if we had an EC Hem Jammer. Pretty niche usage. Oh, my eyes. This was the precursor. Okay? This was the precursor to the blinding, like, iron tube that they created in Boys in Blue. Which is like the only... Oh, there you are. That took me ages. Oh yeah, Clover's down. Who'd thought? Come in, Clover. Oh yeah, Mountain Master. Mountain Master's the, not Silk Road. City of Gold campaign heist. Yeah. Hey, that's a pretty fair mistake to make. I literally didn't even pick up on it. 4 stores equals biggest W. Okay. Yeah, I'm turning. Felt umbrella? No worries. I'm glad you got your mask. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, they took my skills off me. Oh, I've got them all back in like 3 seconds. Holy shit. That was quick, wasn't it? Stop zapping yourself. I like Syntax Error, I gotta say. I wish it was cheaper. It should be cheaper. They should all be at the future price, but obviously that was another nightmare scenario for them. Like, if we make it cheaper, everyone who's already paid has a problem, so they had to keep it as it was. Because I mean, like, the issue with Syntax was always the price, it was never the quality. Although at launch the techie was kind of mental. Did have the capacity to ruin lives. Wait, what the hell? Did I get it in there? I can't really tell. Why am I lost? You know which way it goes.
Charge to the control room. Let's kill this.
I did get him. Oh, I was just too slow. Does that mean he's about to kick my ass? You kill him. Oh, good. It's only because the first one like just blew up in the air that it didn't get him. You hate the techie being in every heist, really? I'd that guy just run away from me. This guy's got the spatial awareness of a newt.
Give up that easy.
Huh. No offense to newt kind, by the way. Big respect to you guys.
Sins is down.
Thought you were done with this dead game?
Accessible.
Did I? I've never said I was done.
Access terminal.
That was a Red Archer special.
Split the drone data into multiple.
I just complained a lot. Massive difference. I'm just permanently miserable. Very, very different personalities, you know? I don't have as much of a problem with her as I thought I would. I honestly found her addition to be fine. The thing is, you don't have to seek her out. You can just deal with the turrets if you want to. They're not going to do that much damage to you. Just adds more stuff to shoot at. I get that she's a bit of a pain in the cuck-off because she forces you outside, but I think I like that something forces you outside. Like when they push the power, that forces you outside too.
The big gun delivered to you now.
You guys might want this actually, might you? On top of this staircase and touch the sky, you can kind of cheese by just chucking a shot grenade up there to.
Cops have arrived, and they don't look happy.
I have no joy, but I must heist. New video title. Thank you very much. I do not pay commission. That was a Red Archer special. You changed the name now. I think it's called I'm Tired. What is happening? These cloakers are getting way too far. My favourite Payday 3 heist is...
They deployed the hostage rescue
no rest. It's no rest, dude. It's not even Golden Shark anymore.
drone data on
I think Boys in Blue is fun too, but I do think like Boys in Blue has a bunch of fundamental flaws that kind of annoy me. But it turns out that actually the gameplay, like the gunplay at the very least in this game, is solid enough. You can have a heist that's basically pure area defense, and it's actually just a ton of fun. Oh shit! Help! 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 Cloakers get me a lot with this build because I'm constantly reloading for the combat reload. So, it's not ideal. People are hypothesizing that a Payday 3 secret, like Payday 3 has that much forethought. I mean, Lev, you're 100% right. There is no secret in Payday 3. But I just don't think that was their priority at launch. Hello. Yeah, half the time, once you get used to their spawns, you just kind of cut them off before they even get into their hiding place as well. They really don't bother me. I'm a techie acceptor. I'm also a modifier acceptor for the most part. Mate, it's not even open. You just phased through the world. Yeah, I mean, like, it fully wordsmith. There was definitely original plans prior to wordsmith, but wordsmith like congregated it all in one place and made it consistent. The way that went, and I don't know if this is entirely true, but the way at least I perceived that it went, and I've spent a ton of time looking into it, is that they had an original concept for a secret. That ended up not being a priority because Payday 3, especially at launch, they had to focus on lots of things that weren't related to a secret. And so what Wordsmith did was create his own version of the secret with the sort of base information he had access to from the start. Ow. That actually demolished my adaptive armor just then.
found all the servers we need. Just have to get them topside.
Is Wordsmith still with Starbreeze? No. Left like before the end of Payday 2. I think left before a lot of the Payday 2 campaign stuff, actually. Hey, thank you for the bits again. Oh, do we actually have them all? It's a rarity, isn't it? Jesus Christ!
A little too well.
Absolute cheese hater.
Stand ready, guys. Cops are preparing to give it all they got.
Oh yeah, button. Let's button it. We probably shouldn't have blown up the wall if we didn't want a final charge whilst trying to do the button.
Alright, now just hold on until the helicopter gets here.
We want Johnny Sins to come with us. It's not like we don't have tons of resources.
Keep the park clear of cops so the chopper can land.
It is Brennan who does a lot of the narrative stuff. I don't know, like I assume there's a wider narrative team. I know like Brennan did game design. I know Brennan did a lot of the descriptions for things like the colours, which I think are fantastic. We'll fix it in post, but in hindsight, I don't think he's talking about the video. God damn it, Mio. Dead giveaway. Button pressed. My go.
Get fucking moving, people. Get the cops out of here and make sure you stay close to the landing zone.
Okay. That's a lot of boys. A lot of dead boys.
Setting up Overkill delivery.
The secret was a little too complicated for most players. I mean, how do you think it felt being people like the lads who actually solved the bastard? It was... that, I imagine, was incredibly hard work. But I love the secret for what it is. Like, I love that kind of thing in video games, and I think maybe only the Call of Duty series, with zombies especially, has even tried anything of that scale
All the data
that I'm aware of.
worth something. After you load up our server,
Mate, he's gone around after all of our old things. If you had a full lobby of people using this weapon, by the way, you'd just be fighting for kills constantly. I do actually think it would be quite unfun.
that's one. That's three. That's 5 bags.
Is that a lot? Oh. I will not the man today. Have you not got the Almir mask already? I feel like you've been here long enough to get the Almir mask by now, surely. But that's really bad rifle accuracy using a semi-auto rifle. It was also, yeah, like spread out over a really long time and pretty well connected to the rest of the narrative. I don't know. I'm a lover of the secret for what it is. I'm not sure most of the dev teams can get pulled off to work on Baxter again. I don't think it's going to work quite like that. I think they will see it as a sufficient dev team to keep pumping out content at the rate it's being produced. I think that's too slow, but I'm not in a senior leadership position in Starbreeze, and of course I would think it's too slow. I want to make more videos on it, but you know, I do think that Starbreeze put themselves in a situation where, whilst I was lucky, they did recoup their costs on this game within a week of launch. Which is kind of why they're in a position now, once all obligations are filled, where Payday 3 could be considered a relative success. Not the success it could have been or they would have hoped for, but there is a world in which cutting their losses would be the more sensible financial move. I just hope that isn't the way it ends up going. And I'm sure most people feel that way. I think President Bane will make a return. I think it's actually repulsive that we've heard nothing about him from a narrative standpoint. I think they probably thought it was too confusing. Didn't know about the secret till the story video, but then did you go and do it, Scotty? Have you actually completed it now? Because if so, that's pretty cool. Good for finances, atrocious for reputation. Yeah, I wonder if they could make Baxter a success with Payday 3 being shut down. I mean, I'll just say it. My next video is a 40-minute long essay looking at some of the, and if you're a channel member on YouTube or a patron subscriber, you will get access to this tonight, I'm hoping, after the stream. It's looking into games that have also been considered dead, and some of which have recovered and some of which have not recovered. But one of them I talk about is Back for Blood, because it's uncanny how similar it is. I mean, like, really similar. Those games went through such, in terms of amount of support as well. Like, Back for Blood ended up shutting down essentially after 17 months, which rings pretty close, right? Gonna be negative? No, not particularly. It's got some negative points to it, of course. But I'm comparing similar things that games have done wrong, but there's certainly a positive element to it, Danny, because I'm looking at it from the perspective of some games that have made it. The blueprint for how you can make it as a dead game. But yeah, my impression is, yeah, they did. They all yelled at it for no reason, but they would say they have a reason, and that was that they provided what they promised they'd provide. It was relatively successful. People liked the content. They left the game in a playable state, offline mode and all. And so they probably just think, yeah, this was fine. It wasn't the success we would have liked it to be, but it was a fine success, and now they're fully focused on whatever the new game is they're working on. Now, their reputation. Rest in peace. Yeah, so the reputation took a hit, but we'll see. Will people buy up their new game when it comes out that they said that they were switching to focus on? Who knows? Dealt with. Problem solved. There are the Blowjob brothers. One of them will be missed. Young Joey. Oh, yes, it's this guy! Ah! It always happens, I love it! Never fix it. I just love making that guy disappear. I don't know what to tell you. Where does the BJ come from? It was a Mario Top Hat thing. But it's also, there's just something funny about the way they're stood and how bloody close to each other they are. It was a Mario Top Hat thumbnail, I think. Shot the boy in blue. He asked for it, man. Sent straight to hell. Straight through to the bottom of the map. I'd love to know where that guy went. Need donuts around here? Donut for your boy, thank you. Still grab the explosives. Bloody hell, I don't think it's ever... There it is. Why is that sniper whipped at his pistol? Perfectly fine sniper rifle in his hand. He's like, nah, I'm just gonna pistol whip him. What the hell? My gunslinger build ruined. You're gonna make me ADS? Disgraceful. Snipers do have pistols, yeah, and they can move. You see them do it on, what happened there? You see them do it a lot on Cook-Off, in particular. I don't play a lot of Cook-Off. Yeah. No, Shade just sometimes sounds really angry with you, and it kind of annoys me. What did I do wrong, Shade? I'm doing my best for you. Oh, that's big range. Holy. We love that. Oh, I'm tickling them. What the hell? Decided to stop tickling. Stand directly underneath them. The RDS makes the Moscone like marginally better in other like miscellaneous ways. That's why you gotta run it like this. Min-maxing, dude. Regardless of how my poor Moscone looks. Oh! This weapon is still probably the most satisfying in the entire game, right? Imagine if they took away Gunslinger. Not Gunslinger, Ammo Funnel Replenish. Would kind of ruin what makes it so silly fun. The aesthetics. Yeah, they're dead. I've sacrificed the aesthetics for minor, probably impossible to notice stat buffs. That says a lot about me, I think. Just testing the range here. Trying to track your combat reload on a shot is not the easiest. Was it worth it? Yes. Always. I can't really tell what the overall attitude the gang currently has. They're not that coherent. Oh god, there's a cloaker killing our lovely stuff. Bang. I really need a hip-fire version of my ball kick, don't I? Oh, shit. Whoopsie. You heard anything about Andreas? Yeah, no, Andreas is still around. He's still lead producer on Payday 3. Nothing about his roles changed. Almir and Andreas, from what I knew when I saw them, they're really close. They've been at the company together for a really long time. It's good to see. I'd be amazed if one stayed and the other went. To be honest, we got that kind of bromance going on, you know. Yeah, I noticed Andreas is quite a popular figure though. No? Really? You didn't want to give me just a little bit? A little bit of my armor back there? What the? Sir! Where did he go? It's been a weird day at Payday 3, that's all I'm saying. Nothing's been working quite right. Cloak and... to heaven. Yeah, I sent one dude to hell and the cloaker went to heaven. Bye-bye. Will not be missed. Andreas was on vacation when you went to visit? Oh, he must be dead. It's the only possible solution. He came back for me! I must go now. My people need me. I think Andreas is fine. One of the many good guys who are at Gamescom as well. Confirmation for life.
You have 30 seconds until the assault. Lock him up.
That is good to know. I think it's like a relatively young kid, so, you know, all the best. Created a little heister recently. Yeah, that I am vaguely aware of. That's crazy actually though, like paternity leave in Scandinavia is just so progressive compared to UK. God, okay, the game's just great. These roof cloakers, man. I don't know what to tell you. Went for a pep talk from the Payday 2 cloaker. Who do you think's more powerful? Payday 2 or Payday 3 cloaker? I think the fact that Payday 3 cloaker seems to have managed to mask half of his sound. He's OP, man. Neo's disgustingly proud of him. Yeah, people really did enjoy the Mio interview when I did it last year. I think they need to get into a position where they're more comfortable with everything that's going on, and then Maybe. That made me do it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna sea dog it. I've sea dogged. It's disgusting. I did, yeah. It's on my second channel, but it was also live streamed. I thought it was kind of cool to do it as like a we'll just play the game at the same time. It's around about when they released a Legacy Heist. I'm not really much of an interviewer, you know, so it was more of a casual chat. Bring back lab rats? I'm here for it. I'm one of those weird lab rat enjoyers. Why I bothered getting all that armor back? I'm really struggling to get back to my armor. Give me it. Thank you. Try again. Don't lose it this time, eh? Sentence you to DSOT lab rats? Dude, I wouldn't even be mad. Oh. Learn to check your... No, I'll never learn to check my corners. Oh yeah, this is a one bag Barry build. Dude, they finally started spawning again. We're so back. Techies didn't spawn on Overkill before. One of the more, I think, before the most recent hotfix actually. Silly, barely functional game. Tell you what, the Moscone is actually just one of the best options up against dozers. However, he has just waddled his ass away from me, so... I have no idea where Techie spawns. If... We good? We are not good. That looks bad. Can I... Please let me reload my weapon. There we go. Yeah, I just didn't believe Techie existed on this map. The SOD kept cook off getting 50 bags of meh. Now that just sounds snooze-inducing. Hello? There you are. Never underestimate a drone. Love, you're dead. What are you on about? Oh god. Oh no, that's a difficult one. Hang on. Hang on. Time out, time out. I can do this. Thank you so much, Usmesu007 for the Prime sub. Hey! So I'm just trying to read everyone's name right today, you know? Turning over a new leaf. Yeah, Techie was... Something about Techie was broken on Overkill. We made that report. We got that fixed, man. It's all us. So everyone who hates Techie, you know who to be mad at. Have a go at that Kknowley bastard. Picked that up quickly, didn't I? Shamigus, I can do that one. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Nailed your name, I pray. Oh, I'm Almir in it. That's a bulldozer. Not my way. Not Sea Dog's way. Oh, hello! How did you get here? That guy just moonwalked his ass. Ultra fast to me. What is going on, lads? Oh, there's a bulldozer there. Bloody good dozer kill there. Apparently I'm getting choked out. Ow, that's not good. Ugh. Not like this. No way to go. It's my last Sea Dog game. She's ass! What did I get 100 XP for? What's your build, by the way? Like, why are you dying all the time? Yeah, I think that might be enough Payday 3 for me for the day as well. If only I had my SA build, I could have carried it. But I'm low skill, Moscone scrub. No, that doesn't explain your build. The cats did not make your build for you. Where is Twitch? I need to upload my video. I need to watch my video and upload it for patrons. Well, that's my stream. Oh, dude, Almir Gaming's streaming. It's a simple one, right? Do love a bit of Beecroft too, but all right, you Twitch legends, especially those of you who's still missing. Oh, thank you for the bits, Mixer Man. Thank you for all the support on the stream. How do you know if you got the mask? You'll get a notification. So if you've not watched enough on my stream, don't worry. I'm about to send you to Almir. Ask him. Ask him. Ask him how he's doing today. It's Almir Gaming, isn't it? I thought of a million different possibilities you could ask. And I decided, you know what? Let's just be nice. Alright, everyone, thank you so much. I'll see you all soon.